Nancy. Hi.
What exactly is Alexei's story?
He was just like you, a very popular detective. He used to be known as the Magnificent Markovic.
That's him?
Sure is. Or was, I guess.
No fee too small, no case too big? I guess I always thought those were just stories.
Who knows how true those stories were? It was a long time ago.
Any luck getting me out of jail?
No such luck just yet, but I'm working on getting a ticket home.
You don't need to do that. I'll figure this out.
There's no way I can stay here knowing what you're going through back home. I'm getting a ticket home ASAP. You won't change my mind.
Thanks, Dad.
It's the least I can do. I talked to the chief. He's not going to budge.
Oh, shoot.
But look, you do whatever you need to do until I get back. I trust your judgment. If you run into any trouble with the chief, come to me.
Okay. I need to go. Talk to you soon.
Take care. What's up?
The case report says that the town hall alarm was tampered with. Can you check it out?
Yes, we'll get right on it.
I need a sample from town hall to test for accelerants.
Okay, how do I do that?
You'll need to find a clean, all-glass container with a lid. It needs to be small enough to fit into the chromatograph. You're on your own for that, but I bet you can find it if you look around.
All right, check. Then as for the sample?
Try to get a sample as close to the point of origin as possible.
Point of origin?
You know, where the fire started, right near the thermostat.
We'll get it for you, don't worry.
I'm passing the case to you, Ned.
Ned, reporting for duty. Got it. Got it. I can't get up there. It's too high. Wow, Nancy was lucky to make it out unsinged. The alarm has been turned off. I'd better tell Nancy. I bet the point of origin is somewhere in this room. Looks like the fire started here. Better take a sample. How did this end up at the crime scene? Oh, this is good. Yum.
What's up?
Bye.
Bye. Any big breaks?
We need some info from Tony. Can you take the lead since she likes you?
You got it. Better not do anything interesting when I'm gone.
Thanks. Bye.
See ya.
I can't use my phone here.
Hello.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Hi, welcome. What can I get for you?
Can I have some ice cream?
I was hoping you'd ask.
Yum. Oh, this is good. Yum. Yum.
Hi.
The fire alarm at Town Hall had been switched off.
My dad knows the people who run the city alarm systems. I'm going to see if they can give us a little more information.
How do I use the lock-picking kit?
There's a guide in my room. It's tough, but I'm sure you'll be able to get the hang of it very quickly.
You should take over.
I'll take it from here. Hi, Nancy. I need you to take over.
Bess, reporting for duty.
Well, hey there, kid. How are you holding up?
I'm okay.
Sorry to hear about your friend. Never expected something like that from her. This must have been pretty rough on you.
She didn't do it, really. You've got to believe me.
Bess, I believe you. I believe that's what you think. We never know what someone is capable of until it's too late.
She's innocent. Really innocent. I know it.
All right. I wasn't trying to upset you, Bess, I promise. You're very protective of your friends, and that's a good thing. She's got a lot of evidence stacking up against her right now. You can't deny that.
I know the case against Nancy looks pretty strong, but I consider you a friend. Maybe you could help?
You're a good friend, Bess. Just make sure you're not sticking your neck out for someone who doesn't deserve your trust.
Where were you during the fire?
I really shouldn't be talking about this. Okay, this off the record?
Yes.
I was out canvassing the area, planting signs, shaking hands, the whole thing, you know? And suddenly, I see smoke and run to check it out. When I get there, the whole town hall is lit up, just like out of Hollywood or something. Unbelievable. That's where my first job was, you know?
You worked in Hollywood? That's awesome.
No, I worked in that building. That was a billion years ago. Oh, would you believe that back then I shared an office with Tommy Lindenson? He's city council upstate now. Such a cutie. Most of the good-looking ones are dumb as a big box of stupid, but not him. Hard to keep my eyes on my work when he was around. Listen to me. You don't care about that. The fire. That's what we're talking about.
Right.
I called it in, and then I waited for the fire department to show up. That's the end of that.
Who did you see at the fire?
I saw Nancy, but you knew that. Saw Alexi, too.
Do you think Alexi would have started the fire?
Between you and me, that one's a walking cautionary tale.
What's that mean?
It's not my place to talk about it. Sorry, Bess.
Why did you close the shop yesterday?
Oh, Bess, it's not good. It's just me. I had to let the staff go.
I'm sure it'll pick up.
Thanks, Bess. I hope you're right.
Can I have some ice cream?
Sure.
I guess I could have one more bowl.
Hello.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Hey there. Didn't expect to see you here. I thought you'd be jailing it up with that firebug friend of yours. Shouldn't you be baking her a cake with a saw in it or something?
Hi, Dee Dee.
Deirdre. I know it's got that tricky second syllable, but I figured it out by age 2. Don't give up. You'll get there.
Sorry. Hi, Deirdre.
Hey now. Someone's getting an A in life.
Is it me?
Is it?
Where were you during the fire?
Are you investigating me? That's so cute. You were just priceless.
I know you don't mean that as a compliment, but I'm taking it.
That's it? No follow-up? What is this? Good cop, no other cop?
You're going to have to tell us what happened eventually.
Or what? You can't make me do or say anything. I know my rights.
Would you say that you hated the old town hall?
You guys just don't stop, do you? I did not start the fire.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Hello.
Will you help us let the town know that Nancy's innocent?
I'm not fully convinced that's true. Plus, that's not how things work.
But she is innocent.
Then why is she in jail?
Because she's been framed.
I've been working the crime beat here for a while, so I can safely say that people claim they've been framed all of the time. So far, not one has been able to prove it.
That's why we need your help.
I do the news, not charity. Plus, this is a good story. A heroine falls from grace. A once grateful town turns its back. The final clue is found. Listen to how good that is. I don't even have to try to make the story interesting.
Aren't you worried about seeing justice done?
No, I'm a reporter. If people cared about seeing justice done, I'd report on it. But they don't, so I don't.
Deirdre said she intercepted a note intended for Nancy.
What do you mean?
She was following Nancy and snagged the note.
So someone was trying to lure Nancy to the fire with a note?
Yes, exactly.
What's to say she didn't write the note herself? I've seen that sort of thing before.
What's to say she did?
Basic logic. I couldn't possibly be guilty. Look at this note that anyone could have written. It's desperate.
Can you tell me what happened at the fire?
Are you asking me for my statement?
Yes.
I already gave that to the police.
I'd just like to hear it from you. We're asking everyone.
Oh, good luck with that. Now, let's get to brass tacks. What's the real story with Nancy Drew?
She's not guilty.
It's not up to me to decide innocence or guilt. It's up to the public.
Actually, it's up to the courts.
Officially, that's true. But the court of public opinion makes its verdict before the actual courts can even schedule a hearing. Guess which one matters more?
What do you think of Nancy?
On the record or off the record?
Just honestly.
So off the record then. I think she's in big trouble and way, way out of her depth.
And on the record?
Well, gosh, she's just another example of what makes this town so special.
Were you writing a story about the fire?
Writing? Yes, I was writing a story and broadcasting and webcasting and macro and micro blogging. I own this story.
Are you going to continue reporting on the fire?
If I didn't, I wouldn't be doing my job. The fire is the biggest thing to happen here since Old Man Crowley's will was found.
Good. I need your help. I need to know everything you know.
In my line of work, you have to work for the answers. If you want to talk to me, you're going to have to give me some good info about Nancy.
I don't like the sound of that.
As my dad always used to say, "What are you gonna do, cry about it?" You ready to do this or what?
Sure.
All right, do your worst.
Who would want to see the old town hall burn down?
Don't know, don't care. Has Nancy always been interested in starting fires, or is that a recent development?
You didn't answer my question.
So you're reluctant to say. Probably not a recent thing then. Tell me about Nancy's dark side.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Nancy. Okay, my turn.
Wait, you didn't let me ask a question.
Yes, I did. You asked me what I was talking about, and I said Nancy. Speaking of Nancy, is it true that she's been known to skirt the law when she's on a case?
No!
So then she just flagrantly breaks the law. Good to know.
Stop, that's not what I said. I don't want to be interviewed. I just need to find out what's going on with Nancy.
Okay, all right. I'll put the kid gloves back on. Everyone in this town is so shy. I'd kill for a little verbal sparring now and again. You gotta be primed and ready for the big time. And I get nothing here.
So you're looking to move on in your career?
Yep. Believe it or not, this backwater burg doesn't cut it for me.
Have you turned up anything on Tony?
I'd love to. That's the only thing that can make this story better.
What do you mean?
Tragedy? Government cover-up? Now that's a national story. I would kill for Tony to be wrapped up in this.
Do you think Tony might actually be behind the fire?
My sense tells me no. But my ratings say please, please let it be her.
Why?
She looks all upstanding, but she's on the take. I mean, she just has to be.
What do you know about Tony and the fire?
I've got it on good authority that she was putting the squeeze on the police to take someone into custody. Didn't seem to care who took the fall, as long as it happened fast.
Did she push for Nancy to be arrested?
Doubt she even gave it that much thought. She wanted the fire off her list and in yesterday's headlines on the double.
You didn't treat me fairly in the articles you wrote.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I change what you said?
No, you took what I said out of context.
It seems that way, but trust me, it's not what happened. It's common for subjects to be nervous and forget what they've said. You can't blame me for that. You'll get better. Anytime you want to practice, let me know. We could talk about Nancy.
Catch you later.
Goodbye.
Oh no.
How will you be paying for the vase you broke?
I don't know if I can afford it.
I don't like you. You break things.
I'm sorry.
Oh, did you hear that vase? She's sorry that you made the long trek from China to Europe where you survived 2 world wars and countless natural disasters. Only to be unceremoniously kicked to death by some space cadet for no reason! Not that that matters now that you are dead!
I'm sorry. It was an accident. I didn't do that.
Oh, well, if it was an accident, then I'm not mad.
Really?
I thought your generation was supposed to be good with sarcasm. Scram, kid! Give me some space to mourn! Do us both a favor and stay out! Would you mind not touching that?
Sorry.
Would you mind not touching that?
Okay. Use my phone now.
What's up?
So Deirdre's gonna be about as helpful as George at picking out the latest fall fashions. I say we throw Ned at the problem.
You might be right. I'll talk to him.
What do you think of Deirdre?
I definitely don't trust her, but I don't know what her motive would be for burning down Town Hall.
Do you think Deirdre could really be behind the fire?
We can't discount her. She's been trying to bring me down for years.
You take the lead now.
Nancy Drew, taking over. I need to figure out which accelerant matches these figures.
Please state your name for the record. State your name for the record.
Deirdre Shannon.
Where were you during the fire?
On the sideline.
Please state your name for the record.
Antonia Scolari.
Where were you when the fire broke out?
On the side lawn.
State your name for the record.
Brenda Carlton, Heights 9 reporter.
Where were you when the fire broke out?
I was working that beat, so I was in the neighborhood.
What were you doing there?
Working? I already said that.
Was there anything strange about the way the fire was burning?
I've covered a lot of fires, and they all look different. I wish I could tell you more. The main takeaway here is that thankfully no one was inside at the time.
What was the color of the smoke?
That I know. It was a nice, thick, almost supple gray. It really popped nicely with the light setup I was using. Usually you see thin black strands that are hard to pick up on camera. This was nice. Really looked sharp.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
Yes, Nancy Drew
Did you see anyone else at the scene?
Yes, Nancy, of course. The
Do you believe someone intentionally?
In my line of work, we're not allowed. I'd say you've got your answer right there.
State your name for the record.
Alexei Markovic.
Where were you in the fire?
I was out for a...
What made you
It was a nice...
Was there anything strange?
Well, the whole thing was strange. That fire shouldn't have taken hold. The sprinkler system should have kicked in and doused it.
What color smoke did you see?
Black.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
Such as what? The entire vent was...
Who else did you see?
I saw some people. I don't know. There was a lot going on.
Do you have reason to believe that someone...
Absolutely not. That building is the heart of this town. There isn't one person in this town cruel or reckless enough to destroy it.
Is the world ending? If the world is not ending, whatever you gotta say can wait.
It's Nancy. I just have a quick question.
Drew, it is not chit-chat hour. Some of us have work to do, and some of us are currently being detained and should act accordingly.
Nancy, I'm so glad you called.
I need help interpreting some sample data.
All right. What do you need?
I have data from a gas chromatograph, but I don't know what the output means.
I think I may have just the thing you need at the office. I'll have it dropped off to your friends just to be sure it gets to you.
Perfect! I'll have my friends keep an eye out on the fireplace mantel for the delivery. Thanks! I just found out something big about the alarm system. I think I need your help.
I'm at your disposal. What do you need?
I think that the alarm was disabled at the old town hall. I need you to look into it.
Now that is a big break. I think I may know just the person to talk to about that. Give me a call back in a few minutes. Hello?
Your turn to take over.
Time to help Nancy. Hi, George.
Okay, Nancy really needs us. We're going to have to work together. Don't forget, we're not alone. Even though Nancy can't get out to help us, she's still working the case. We need to make sure we're getting her the evidence that she needs. If we get stuck, it might be good to check in with Nancy to see how she's doing.
Brenda is doing some pretty aggressive reporting on Nancy.
No joke. We've got to wrap things up before she can do any more damage.
Why has Brenda singled out Nancy as the prime suspect?
Brenda will do anything to get her face on television. Nancy's big news in this town. Most people here at least know someone that she's helped out. The other suspects don't have the name recognition.
Are you sure it isn't something else?
I'm really not. The two of them have their history. This could be a personal vendetta, too. You've seen her undercover pieces. She's brutal.
How's Togo doing?
For the most part, good. But my mom told me he saw a picture of Nancy on television and just about lost his little doggy mind.
Poor dude. Tell your mom thanks again for watching him. I still can't believe Town Hall burned down.
I know. Nancy is really lucky she made it out. And there's something else we need to keep in mind. It's possible that whoever set that fire wasn't just trying to frame Nancy.
I hope not.
It was possible that they wanted her in there when the building burnt down. We can't dismiss it as a possibility.
I'm starting to worry that we might not be able to do enough to get Nancy out of jail.
I know, I feel the same way, but we can't afford to be worried right now. Nancy needs us more than ever. Let's keep pushing forward on the case no matter what.
Bye.
Bye. Hi.
I'm turning the case over to you.
Nancy Drew, taking over.
Hello.
See you later.
See you later.
Nancy, I'm so glad you called.
What do I do if I can't clear my name?
Don't worry about that right now.
It's a little hard not to.
If it comes to that, you let me worry about the court proceedings. I'm not going to let anything bad happen to you.
I guess I'm lucky that I have a prosecutor for a father.
And I'm lucky to have a daughter who only rarely goes to jail.
Dad?
Okay, I'll upgrade it to almost never. Don't worry, you're not guilty and you've got me in your corner. We'll get through this.
So, what did you find out about the alarm system?
You're right, it was switched off. According to my friend at Heights Security, the alarm was disabled on site at 2:17 the afternoon of the fire. I hope that helps.
You bet it does. Thanks. How's Hannah doing?
She's so sorry she couldn't be here for you. She said she's rushing back home. I told her that we'd take care of things, but you know how she is.
I'd better let you go.
Take care.
What's up?
I just spoke to my dad. He said the alarm at Town Hall was disabled at 2:17 the day of the fire. Can you check everybody's alibi at that time?
You bet. We'll figure out where everyone was when the alarm was disabled.
I need you to take over.
George, reporting for duty.